Hi everyone, I'm Marcy, and I know we don't always feel like cooking, so today I thought I'd inspire you with one of my absolute favorite sandwiches. It's a grilled turkey apple sandwich with fresh arugula, a honey mustard dressing, and of course melted cheese. It is absolutely delicious and ready in no time. Real quickly, let me go over what I have. I've got some sliced turkey that I just picked up from the deli, some sliced provolone cheese, some fresh arugula, a Fuji apple, which is my absolute favorite, but you can also use Honeycrisp or Granny Smith or Gala. All are great options. We're going to be making a honey mustard dressing using Dijon mustard, a little mayo, and some honey. Then you're also going to need some butter at room temperature and of course some bread. A good sandwich starts with good bread, and this is the sourdough loaf that I made myself. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that my friend Brandy taught me how to make sourdough bread about 6 months ago. I'll go ahead and include a link to that video in case you missed it. But since then, I've been making 1 to 2 loaves every single week, and I'm just having so much fun with it. You can see that I'm getting really fancy in my presentation now. And I also now have a good bread knife so that I don't embarrass myself like I did in that video when it comes time to cut this. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First thing I need to do is slice this bread. And while the mark of a good sourdough loaf is a crunchy, chewy crust, it is a bit harder to cut. These slices aren't the most even, but they will be delicious. Next, I'm going to mix together the mayo, the Dijon mustard, and some of this honey to make a tasty honey mustard dressing. You don't need to measure any of this. It's equal parts mayo and mustard and a little less honey, and you just mix to combine. Much better. Be sure to use a whisk. It'll get rid of the clumps. Now I'll slice the apple. This, of course, is already washed, and I'm just going to slice it thin. The apple is going to give our sandwich a nice crunch when we bite into it, and it'll be sweet and slightly tart. With all the ingredients ready to go, I start heating a skillet at a medium-low heat. You can, of course, use a griddle instead if you prefer. Then you can start assembling the sandwich. Spread some of the softened butter on the outside of both bread slices. Then turn them over and spread some of this honey mustard dressing on the insides. Next, place your cheese on one slice of bread. Follow it with a layer of sliced apples. On the other slice of bread, lay out your turkey. Follow it with a handful of arugula. Arugula is kind of peppery and packs so much more flavor than plain lettuce, so I think you'll really love it in this sandwich. Just for fun, I'm going to drizzle a little more honey over the apples for added sweetness. Finally, bring both ends of the sandwich together and carefully place it onto your heated skillet or griddle. Cover with the lid so that everything inside the sandwich also heats up and it's not just the bread getting toasted. After a few minutes, check in on it. And when it looks golden and toasty, go ahead and flip it over and let the other side get toasted as well. Again, keep the lid on. This grilled turkey apple sandwich is done. Now all that's left is to cut this baby down the middle and take a bite. Let's take a bite. I love that. This is so good. The cheese is all melty and then you've got the crunch from the apple and the arugula, just this awesome flavor. It's just a fantastic sandwich all around. I really hope you try it. Thanks so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I also invite you to follow me at Marcy Inspired on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, blessings from my kitchen to yours.